Welcome along to ATTV. You may have seen this face on a show called My Kitchen Rules, and you're probably out there thinking, why the heck are we talking to Chris from My Kitchen Rules? And it's an Australian Triathlete magazine website. Chris, fill us in.
I've stupidly or very cleverly enough signed up for Ironman in 10 days. So it's counting down very quickly and I'm kind of crapping myself.
Well, I mean, you did sign up for it 12 months ago, so I'm assuming that almost probably 700 newbies who are doing Ironman Melbourne in a couple of weeks, you were inspired by all the athletes that you saw. Am I correct?
Yeah, definitely. Coming down last year, 12 months ago, it was just amazing to see the swim, bike and run. I was there all day for it, and it was pretty inspiring and definitely made me sign up.
And what's your background? I know that you've done a bit of cycling, a bit of running in your day, but what would you say sort of led you to triathlon?
I think going from a running injury and then getting into the cycling and having two legs kind of sorted, I thought, yeah, I'd like to add a third. And my old PE teacher at school was really heavily into triathlon, and my now coach was pretty heavily into triathlon and still is, so I thought, why not? We'll get into it.
Fantastic. Now, 12 months ago, you couldn't swim 25 metres, am I right?
This is very true. 15 would pretty much see me ahead and I'd be struggling. So 25 was, on my limits.
But how cool is it now to see 12 months into the future that now a 3.8k swim isn't so daunting? It might be daunting with 2,000 other athletes around you, but you can get through it.
Yeah, well, 3.8 is still a long way, but it's not going to happen quickly. But I'll definitely, touch wood, be there at the end and be able to get onto the bike with some kind of forward movement.
And 12 months ago when you signed up, back then you hadn't actually done a triathlon either. So my question to you, why go straight to an Ironman?
I figured 12 months, I got plenty of time to get into the Gatorade series. I can do maybe a half along the way, which I did at Geelong, and a few team ones here and there, and I thought it's going to be a massive challenge, but it's something that I hopefully can thrive on and really look forward to it.
And let's talk about the show. I assume at the moment, because it's on, I think, 4 nights a week. Yeah. I assume that they're pulling you left, right, and centre. How are you fitting in all your training amongst all of your other commitments? Yeah,
with the show, there is a fair bit of media commitments, and it's that with the uni and work as well. It has been pretty hard to fit all the training in, especially those 25-hour weeks. So it's the coach has been really pushing me hard, but yeah, it's been good and it's been a fine balance.
And are you managing to get any social commitments in there as well? You're having a bit of fun along the way?
Having a fair bit of fun. Look at the occasional beer for carb loading just to kind of help the training, but only 1 or 2. I don't think the coach would be too happy if she knew I was having 10 on a weekend, but... And let's go to a race day. First Ironman, it'll be your second official triathlon, because I know you've actually only done one triathlon prior. I've done a few team ones which clearly count as... No?
No, not counted.
Yeah, it'll be my second official. So, it's pretty exciting and daunting at the same time, but a good challenge.
And what are you hoping to achieve?
A finish, I think, is first and foremost. And then something that I'm, I guess, relatively happy with. So, just a finish would be nice.
Now, let's fast forward past Ironman Asia Pacific and, past My Kitchen Rules, and when that's all done and dusted, what are you hoping to do by the end of, say, 2013?
End of 2013, hopefully I'll have a few more triathlons under the belt and possibly something food-wise, whether it be a cafe or something to tie in triathlon with food, it'd be really nice. So, who knows? We'll see what comes up.
And speaking of tying food into triathlon, carbo loading, what kind of exotic cuisine can we expect you to cook 2 nights out from your race?
I think a fair bit of pasta will be consumed. The old chorizo pasta goes down all right. A lot of veggies and nice tomato sauce going on in there. So that and a bit of bread. And what do you reckon about that? Sound all right to you?
Sounds perfect to me. What time?
Dinner's at 7:30. What are you bringing?
The wine.
Beer for carbo loading.
Exactly. And what about race morning? What sort of concoction are you going to be mixing up for pre-race meal?
I think I'll be having lots of porridge or muesli and tiny bit of honey and coffee just to kind of wake me up a bit and give me that sustained energy that I need throughout the day.
Can you give us a bit of an idea on what to expect in the coming episodes without getting yourself into too much trouble?
Sam and I, we take everyone on a roller coaster ride. We'll be a bit hit and miss over the next few episodes, but I think it's what everyone loves to watch, isn't it? Just the comeback kids, and just the underdog.
Got to love a train crash followed by glory.
Exactly. So hopefully there's a bit of that in the Ironman as well.
I can guarantee you there'll be a lot of that in the Ironman.
Hopefully no train crashes for me though, just glory.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Your first Ironman's going to be an absolute breeze.
8 hours, guys.
Totally. Craig Alexander is coming for you.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, Chris, all the very best with the rest of the show, and all the very best for the Urban Hotel Ironman Asia Pacific right here in Melbourne. We look forward to catching up with you throughout the race and then post-race as well.
I appreciate it. Thanks very much, Steph.